Hi, this is Mandy with Scott Leroy Marketing. I'd like to show you how you can edit a listing or buyer's presentation within Command. So first, let's sign into Command and then go to the Designs tab over here on the far left. From there, you can create design and choose Print. Click Next. It may take a moment to take you into the templates area, but now that you're here, you can see you're in the templates. On the left-hand side under listings, you can find the listing presentation right here. And if you give that a click, you'll see 5 different presentations you can choose from. You can also hover over each one and it will begin shuffling through the first few pages so that you can preview them if you would like. Once you have one that you would like to use, you can hover over that and choose Use in the top right-hand corner. Let me show you where your buyer's presentations are as well. So I'll minimize that particular heading and go to buyer just below it. And you will see the buyer presentation just below that as well, along with the 5 templates that you can choose from. They work just like those listing presentations. You can hover over them if you would like to see the first few pages of a preview, or you can choose Use in the top right-hand corner to go ahead and open it up into the editor. I'm going to go back to the listing presentation and open one of those just to show you how you can begin editing this for yourself. So we'll go ahead and choose this far one on the right. We'll click Use, and it will begin opening it in the editor. Great idea is to go ahead and name this guy at the top. You can put your cursor right over the name. And enter whatever name you would like, and you can click off. You'll get the green banners letting you know that the changes have been saved automatically. And from here, you can begin personalizing this using any of your tools over here on the left. Please note this has 29 pages. You can see this over here in the far right-hand corner. If you'd ever like to see a preview, you can click the pages and it will show you a layout of all the pages that you have in this presentation. Definitely recommend clicking through all of these and making sure that these are all pages you want to still be included in your presentation. If by chance you come across, let's say, this particular page and you don't want to use this, you can over here on the right-hand side, click on that page, click the 3 dots on the right-hand side, and choose to delete it. The same goes for using it again as well. You can see that you have a duplication option right here if you actually want to make that 2 pages or multiples. We'll go ahead and choose delete in this case, confirm yes, and it will delete that page out of your listing presentation for you. Um, it may take it a moment. Let's click away from it and come back. That should have taken it away. Yeah, there it goes. It's starting to update. You may see a little bit of a delay when in here editing your presentation. You can always come to the top and click reload. Just make sure you've saved before you do that. Brings us back in. There we go. We can see that page did delete because now we're still at 28 pages. There we go. And when the red bar is done scrolling across the top, that lets you know it's fully loaded and you can begin making edits. There we go. So let me show you a few tools that you have over here to the left. First is your images right here. You can use any of the stock images you see listed here or even search for other ones if you would like let's say house interior, maybe one you'd want to look up. And it gives you stock images, no watermarks, and you can use any of these throughout your presentation. So we can click that front photo if you want to use a stock photo here and change that around. You can swap it out with the circles there and it will put that photo right there on the front if you would like. You can also change the text by clicking The text boxes as well. Maybe we want to change that color to something a little different. You can even use the eyedropper and choose a color out of your photo if you would like. Maybe we want to grab one of these darker greens. Click apply and change that text to that particular photo. You can see it's a little greener. There's lots of options that you can do to personalize this and use and move each piece. And you also have the option to grab your My Assets here as well. If you have images you've already added in, maybe you want your headshot here on the front, you can do that. We can even add a frame at the top. We'll add a circle, put that right down here at the bottom and make it a little bit smaller, and just add in our headshot. Let me select that again. Add the circle, and you can swap out your headshot into that circle right there. So there's several things that you can do to edit this yourself, but that's how you would pull images from your left-hand side. Let's move on to another page. Maybe you want to make this personal to a particular listing and not just a sample listing presentation. So you can come over here to the KWLS and pull information directly from KWLS about that listing. You would put your cursor here and search by any of the options here in the dropdown. We'll just leave it at listing address and begin typing in an address. Hit enter. It may take it a few moments, especially if you put in a generic address like that. And we'll just choose one of the addresses that comes up here. It will show us all the photos that are currently on the MLS. If there were more than one photo, it would show down here. It will also include the listing details, price, stats, even the description from the MLS will be listed all here. We'll go click back over to photos. You can choose the photo in your listing presentation and choose the swap button to swap out that listing photo with the one in your presentation. Let's say we want to move our logo down here, maybe make that photo a little bit bigger, squeeze it in there. You can make those adjustments however you would like. But this is to show you that you can use information directly from the KWLS option right here and add it right into your listing presentation. The same goes for text. You can find header texts here along with your assets that you may have added. You can also access logos, the ones provided by KW, and also again, your My Assets if you want to add in your particular logo. You would simply select the logo in the presentation and swap it out with your logo on the left, and you can resize it. Same goes for your headshot. Again, those images, we can swap that out as well and add that here. Along with your details, you can make a selection for any of those fields and adjust it as you would like to make it yours. Okay. And so once you are done with this listing presentation or buyer's presentation, whichever one you chose to edit, you can go ahead and come right up here to the download button if you would like and choose to download this onto your device as a PDF or even as an image, depending if you want to display this on a device while you're there in your listing presentation. Let's say like you're going to display it on a tablet. Maybe you would want to keep it in a PNG form. So it is in images and would show a little bit better. But you can also download it for a PDF as well if you would rather have it in that format. Okay. So you can choose either way that you would like to download that and download. You can also download individual pages too as well. And you do have a share button here. If you ever come up to the share option, there it goes. It takes it just a second. So this listing presentation will share all of these pages and you have a viewer link right here that you can copy and share with your clients. And it will actually work like a digital booklet. We can just open another tab up here, open that link. And this is the view that your clients would see if you emailed them this particular presentation. So they can sit here and actually thumb through this booklet or this listing presentation on a device if they would like to. So you can even change the view to magazine mode. Looks like it's not quite coming out just like it should here. Those should be much bigger. Let's try full screen. Nope. So it looks like it's having a little bit of a hiccup today, but again, you should be able to view this um, on a desktop, on a mobile view, or as a magazine, and it should show those pages quite bigger than it is right now. But you can also share it that way as well. If you have any questions at all about how to edit this listing presentation or buyer presentation, how to download it or share it, please reach out to us at support@scottleroymarketing.com and we'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching.